substitution.
It is Unit 8, 2 years in the making.
What has been your biggest takeaway from LETRS?
Well, I am an intervention teacher, grades K through 5, and my biggest takeaway from LETRS is just that big aha of how it is connecting to the curriculum that I'm teaching with my intervention kids. We are doing a science of reading based program. Everything that I've learned in this LETRS course has connected directly back to that curriculum, which we use is Aspire curriculum. One of my biggest takeaways is how useful it's been. Every session that I came to, I could literally take so much of the information that I learned and directly apply it immediately into my classroom. It was just great. It was just like, it just connected so well.
I think understanding the simple view of reading, that readers really have those two components that need to be strong, and what we can do as teachers to help them develop both that decoding piece and the different strands that it takes to get that language comprehension strong.
I think the biggest takeaway that I have from LETRS is that we've treated for so long literacy as this sort of black box that we know it happens, but we really can't like dig into it and take it apart. And what it's doing is it's drawing out into the open that in fact there are these levers that we can pull on and be more aware of as we're doing literacy instruction, where we're not just asking kids to do it better just because, but that we're actually understanding how we can foster greater understanding and more powerful literacy outcomes for our students.
The brain research that's behind how we know how kids learn how to read.
Right.
That you can't argue with brain research.
What impact have you seen on your classroom or students?
I think the greatest impact is that I see students a lot more conscious of these underlying principles in ways where maybe in the past I would just hope that students would be able to pick something up incidentally. I am able to prompt students more often to think maybe in terms of morphology when it comes to understanding meanings of words, or maybe just pick up spelling patterns. I can lean upon a more sophisticated understanding that makes students better learners.
I just feel way more knowledgeable. I feel more confident in my teaching skills. I feel like I have a better understanding of how to help the kids that I'm teaching. Things that I was just doing surface level before, I have more knowledge to go deeper and to make the connections that I think are helping the kids make the connections to becoming better and more fluent readers, which is so exciting.
So I was a literacy coordinator for GrantWorks when I started this journey, and I think just seeing how the LETRS learning goes along with the new curriculum adoptions that we've made has been so important. Teacher knowledge is just so huge, and it's one thing to follow the steps and guidelines of a curricular resource, but if teachers actually understand why they're doing those pieces, it just makes it that much more successful for students.
I think that it's impacted my classroom and the fact that I am way more intentional about the order of things and the language that I'm using with kids and the feedback I'm giving them. Always keeping in mind automaticity and fluency. That would be the things that I would take away.
What advice do you have for somebody who's considering taking LETRS?
No, it's a no-brainer. Take it, run, don't walk to sign up for this class. So it's seriously so fun. Today's our last session, and it's been 2 years. And I don't want it to end. Like literally, I want there to be a refresher course so I can go back and just refresh it all again. I love this class. Don't hesitate, sign up, you won't be sorry. It's great.
Go for it. Start LETRS with an open mind. I know, and some people even say, do I need to do volume 1 and volume 2? And as soon as you get into the understanding of the reading rope, you see, well, volume 1 is all about the bottom strands of the reading rope, and volume 2 is all about the top strands, and you really need all of that. Some people have even said, oh, I wish volume 1 could be semester 1 and volume 2 could be semester 2, but that's a lot of learning. So it is a big commitment, but it's so worthwhile.
I think the biggest thing if you're considering LETRS is it's very much worth it. I mean, I'm an 8th grade teacher, and at first the thought we all had at the middle school was, well, that's like more of like a K through 3, K through 5 sort of approach. But if I think about how much that we've all gained from it at the middle school who have done LETRS, I would say really embrace it, really think how you can transform every part of your instruction with what you've learned from LETRS, because you just stumble over all the time as you read or as we do these learning sessions, things you can do that are far more effective than what you've been doing so far. I guarantee it.
I would say, and vice versa, it's a lot of work, but it's like well worth the work. So the knowledge that you gain through LETRS is something that you will be able to take with you no matter what kind of curriculum resource you have to work with. So it's all about the knowledge.
Okay, yeah. I just feel like I can't do it in the future.
Congratulations on a job well done.